game. It sounds interesting. Are you
Currently
able
has
to...
a 4% pick rate on Dota 2 Pro Tracker.
Okay, is Collapse playing it though in his pubs?
No, the last person to play it currently was Fortnite, man. So my goat, he did not win. Dalai Lama's also picking it up here. Let's see. I'll take a look at Collapse. Let's see what if he's given it a whirl or if he's just been inspired by some friends. He does not appear to be picking up the Mars. He's too busy practicing other heroes.
I see.
So we'll never know.
Dude, he's not even master tier. He's only platinum. Okay. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. But Collapse Mars, I would say, is for a while was the best Mars. I don't know if he is anymore because he's not actually really playing it.
We talked about this the other day, but it is still his most played hero by over double. He has 100, and this will now be his 170th Mars game. His second most played is Axe at 79.
Wait, did you say 170?
Yes, he's 170 games of Mars, and his next highest is at 80. So it is literally more than double his second highest hero.
How many's Amar got, if you don't mind looking eventually? Because he would probably, I would say, rival Collapse's Mars. I think that has always been the person I've been impressed by just as much. Especially with how much farm that he can get on that hero. That guy knows how to farm on Mars.
That's true. Let's see.
So I'm intrigued on how many pro games he actually has on that hero.
I think he's going to be close. It's 164. So yeah, he's got 6 more on MR.
Yeah. There you go.
Collapse is ahead for now.
For now. Poshka is playing the lane with not a lot of health. At least he's got 2 sets of tangos, I suppose. That is always going to be something. But if we take a look deeper towards the weird draft that you labeled it here for one move, what are at least the strengths that this lineup is going to have without having your traditional carry?
With speed, they're gonna have a crazy amount of burst once Timber maxes out his 2 damaging spells between Whirling Death, Timber Chain, and getting a point in the ulti. He's getting pretty scary. That's the main thing, and obviously it's a pretty good Whirling Death game.
Yep.
Even getting a Mars at the end here, it's pretty wild that goes in. So Woe is just he's feeling it. He feels like he can do it with the Timber. I knew there was something that scaled it. It's because it's percent based, which is pretty cool. When you get the kill with the victory feast, you get 30% of your max health back and mana, and a 20% attack damage buff for 20 seconds. Wow.
Yeah.
What a facet. That's cool. It's nice that it stays
I wonder
that
how
way.
could there be some interesting itemization here? We don't really see the scaling. I feel like you only go Deso if you have a good game, and you don't really do that anymore. But there was a time when we were kind of seeing that, maybe out of the mid-Mars as well.
The Revenant's Brooch.
Well, yes, there was also that time too. Yes, I did forget about that.
That was a good one.
That's a very interesting one, yeah.
Just had to kill Rapier for us. We had to put a toggle on that thing.
Oh, God. It was a good stage. Good time.
Out. I mean, personally, I just assume this game is unwinnable because it's Yadoro Dragon Knight, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing how they can slow him down. Maybe they can kill him a couple times.
Maybe if they get the wolves in front of him? Or... Okay, they're going to run Not Me down, apparently. Maposhka with the dive. Going to try and stop the Bat Rider from stacking up the sticky, so... Torres finds 16 HP regen. Very cool with the Tango and the Banner creep.
Pretty nice. Don't worry, you don't have to look mid. It's just normal. Nothing happening there. No, I said don't look. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's just bland. All right, first one to die, Ares. Who you got?
I have... Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't think Collapse. Maybe... I don't know. Who's dying? I think Rue. Screw
Rue?
I don't know why, but I chose Rue.
I'm feeling...
Okay.
Oh, that might be a good call there, buddy.
Oh, no! Oh, it's my push.
Oh, no!
Does he
You
get
were
to the
so
9?
close.
Okay. Okay. Who are you actually going to say? If there was...
I was between not me and Maposhka, but I figured it would probably be not me on an overextension.
Okay.
I did not. I would have said him first over Maposhka, so I wouldn't have been right either. I just assumed it was going to happen top first.
I see. The ballpark, I suppose. At least looking at the lane that we're going to see the kill. So, right, too early on here. Not bad for the boys on one move. We are going to get the Batrider sniping the Water Rune away from Lowell. They're also pinging Lowell. Maybe with the Flame Break is actually pretty decent. Knock him down to the low ground. It's not a kill, but it's a lot of damage. I was going to Avalanche, cover the TP back to base.
Okay, just get him out of there. I mean, the wave is under the tower right now, so that's pretty painful. Flag bearer creeps going down. Difference. Just getting a lot of gold taken away from the Tiny with that one. That was nice. Dive up here, not going to be able to be stopped from Maposhka. He can just freely do that whenever he wants. It's kind of cool. Just try not to die this time after doing it.
That is always good advice. Thank you.
What I tell myself, you know, try not to die every once in a while when I'm playing. Also, while just living my life.
Yep, of course. That's maybe even more important. Always got to make sure you have a reminder of trying not to die. That's good.
No stacks over here, I see. Stacks Radiant side, sure, but not the Dire. That's good.
Okay, good for the Timber. Maybe even the Pango if he wants the hard stack. Like to see that, honestly. Always been a big fan of Pangos getting the stacks early.
So bad doesn't want to let Roof set him up for free here, so he's just going to bully this Muerta and make sure that they don't get to stack themselves.
I'll always remember how foolish you looked.
Probably will stick around with the power and coming up pretty shortly, so... And got the supports, of course, who would guess, rotating through from the top side. Not me, might be a little bit late. Get the ancient stack at least.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yeah.
It's an invis down bottom. Okay. Quiet game.
It really is, yeah. I mean, the ulti's ready here for difference, but he's got no mana, and even with an Ogre, there's no way they have the damage to deal with Laurel.
Yeah. I was chilling. Soul Ring Rush as well instead of the boots. Spam up the lane, go back, difference. And that is in Berserker. I wasn't sure if there was a Berserker there, so going to be able to get the D ward pretty shortly. I think it was his own ward as well, maybe, unless Yoga gave it to him, wasn't sure. I'm a bit surprised at how much Mars is getting down bottom. 41 and 8. I thought this was going to be maybe a little bit scary of a lane with the Timber.
Yeah, it seemed like they just couldn't get the lane in a spot that was comfortable for them. So Bad was busy trying to like stop the stacks at a certain point, so no pulls were happening. And Collapse is just getting to sit here and do his thing. Woe was going to hope to gain an advantage by jungling here. But now they're going to wrap on Laurel with the roll.
It's going to be perfect, and it's in a great location to give them an opportunity to maybe get the kill. They'll drop the calling, so when the Rolling Thunder expires, Difference can't use the spells. Collapse will try and tip in. The Mars Arena should be able to get so bad. He doesn't want to use it, though. Guess it's not required in the end. He'll continue to walk up, slam down the shield. You get a 1-for-1, but of course this will heavily favor Radiant, slowing down Lao's game.
Yeah. Close. To gain Collapse in there in time for some sort of an arena play maybe and catch Difference after for a punish, but not able to do it. Maposhka attempts to steal some neutrals, but throwing out some stuff there and just ends up dying for it. The Batrider chasing him.
Well, Difference has 3 kills, so his Pango is off to a good start. And what I would say is probably a pretty good Pango game. Maybe you're only worried about like the DK damage inside Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, once you're going, you should be feeling pretty good. And as you mentioned earlier, just this idea of being able to play around the arenas are really good. Maybe help your allies by getting in there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And damage.
Maposhka.
Oh, man. So it'll take a little bit of time. Might be able to get the deny. Sleep. No. So Different's going to be able to find his 4th kill. Somehow the Wolves get it, but anyway, doesn't matter in the end. A kill's a kill. Bottom lane. Arena out. Lau with the rotation as well. Now that is a big one. Collapse first Arena. Lau also able to kind of make amends from that previous death inside the lane. So getting some involvement down bottom, combining with his offlaner.
Yeah, and he's going to finish out the treads first, so that'll slow the blink down a little bit. It shows they're not like, super desperate to just immediately start moving around here. And perhaps surprisingly here is just the fact that they have a DK who's still a little bit behind this Pangolier. And that's going to help by stealing some stacks as well.
Importantly, the Batrider as well is nearby to steal those stacks. So level 5 and 3/4, pretty high level for the Bat. It's actually the die supports at the moment that are quite low level. I don't know where the Wisdoms went, actually. Let's take a look. They were a while ago. It was a 1-for-1, so nothing crazy.
And still working on this big stack here for not me.
It's a juicy. It's a nice one. Difference rolling thunder at the ready. See, dive in. Okay, rune up top. Does he farm with this? Take the
Yeah,
heart. Come on.
I think so.
Come
Like, who
on.
else is going to? He needs a blink.
Good man. Like to see that. I'm also very happy if the Pango takes it. That probably would have been defusal, but I know. I always figured the recipe is so expensive.
I know, right? It's crazy.
There's some expensive recipes nowadays.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Shivas and Diffusal are two of the larger offenders just because of how strong they were previously.
Yeah.
Had to figure out some sort of solution here. But
Add a recipe.
Yadro, he's catching up. He's got his
Add it.
armlet. He's got armlet. He's got, sorry, Bracer, and then the Mask of Madness queued up after, potentially here. Has there been a shapeshift yet? Am I crazy?
Bottom lane. No, there hasn't. So bad. Gets the stun off Elise, but it's not going to matter. Oh, okay. Collapses. This is the thing, man. Some of the good Mars players, I don't know, they just find farm, and it helps that he's not dying and also getting kills. 102, 82 last hits. But no, we've not seen a shapeshift.
Yeah, this is one of those just like raw laning situations where like you're just getting so many lane creeps that the value is just ridiculous. And so life is just good. High gold value, camping in the lane. Timbersaw is going to try and boost it up here by jumping into the neutrals. Nice play. The smoke to make sure he doesn't die like everyone else who's been doing agents today. There's also no Ench this time, though, as that had been an issue previously. So he's got Kaya. He doesn't have the early blink. What's he bringing out now? Just a salve. And I think it's time to move, man. He's level 10. 4 Timber, 4 Timber Chain, 4 Whirling Death, and the ulti. I think you got to go and make some plays right now.
I would agree. I thought the play was going to be around mid. We were angling to potentially go for a lasso into the tiny, but we didn't want to pull the trigger, so back they go. Hesitant with around this mid lane, and yeah, it's go time. Collapse looking to combine with Rue potentially. They have scouted the blink. There is a deep observe ward by Dye's triangle, so they're well aware that Collapse is starting to run around with this active item.
They're also very close to blink on Laurel too. So the double blinkers gives a lot of space to Yadro to just do this Armlet, Mask of Madness, and farm up and become his Terror Blade self.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Are we... I know you were saying for Woe before to look to try and get involved. Are we wanting that to be around the mid lane with the potential like Lycan wrap around as well with his shapeshift?
Yeah, I would have thought so. I'd try to be smoking towards the hamstringing wolves. I mean, Mapochka's just been getting way too much up here. He's just been sitting on the wave, grabbing some neutrals. Now he's going to set up for a kill onto Not Me. And he's not even going to use the spear on him just so he can't TP after. Okay. All right. Well, at least he wasted the arena.
Okay, maybe stops a little bit of the aggression coming out over the next couple of seconds. Like, we'll see that they don't really feel like they are pressured to make moves on Radiant, which I don't know if I should be worried about because it is a DK. And apparently people want to keep forgetting what this hero does. So he's getting to that stage, Toro, level 12. Looking spooky. We're waiting for the big fight, though. Itching for it. Should be around mid now.
We'll see. We keep thinking that. I mean, at this point, you start being like, oh, well, what's the next item that we've got? Like, oh, I've almost got Blink on Pango. Oh, we could wait for Pango Blink. And Woe says, well, I've almost got Blink too now.
So we're going to have to pop this to Veil? Yeah, I was going to say, man, you're holding that last second.
And then you just hightail it out of there into 100% evasion. Those things are pretty crazy. They're going to find Miposhka, though.
They will. Oh, wait, eggs. Huh. Are they not actually going to be able to bring the egg down? Fire Spirit should expire, right? Yeah, that's okay.
A noble effort.
Hmm?
Maybe Laryl could find something here if it wasn't for a wolf scouting him, but sees it on the sentry, so gets the kill and make sure it doesn't deny his bounty rune. Difference just about done the blink, and we'll see if their logic has panned out. If they manage to win the first big fight and they just keep it rolling, this will be a pretty amazing counter play all across the board here to a first pick DK, because so far we have not seen good answers. But if this works, then I'll be very impressed.
Yeah, definitely a crafty one. On me. Won't Scout collapse coming through the portal? So bad goes the opposite way at the same time, I believe. So I don't think they scouted each other out. Probably not going to matter. Vitoro showing himself, and he hasn't done so for the entirety of the game, so you would have to imagine that he's got some heroes playing behind. So first T1 of the game will go, at least for Spirit, will be claimed down bottom.
So we have Tiny Blink, Mars Blink, Pango Blink, Bat Blink, and Timbersaw Blink. This is a game of vision. Yeah, and no kills, pretty much, since these blinks have been bought, honestly.
That's about to end, though. Mid lane, here we go. They're not really set up, though, which is a bit of an issue. And if you funnel in one by one... Okay, well, that's going to reveal the Observer with the Ignite falling Miposhka. But here we go. They will TP him. Triple S, importantly, is starting to beeline from the north. Difference ready to charge up the Rolling Thunder. Is Yutoro really the target? Everyone else is going to be a bit slow. Difference tries to create some chaos. Lasso drag back onto Collapse. It's a great avalanche. Lyle stops the Lasso, dragging him away. It gives Collapse an opportunity to play with the arena. And now the Lycan is stuck inside his pen. Spirit ready for the fight. And they are rewarded.
See, now, the thing is, there was a Timbersaw, but he got hit 4 times by a Dragonite for 645 damage. And if you ask me, that's too much damage. Call me crazy.
I would say so.
That just seems like a lot of damage for 4 attacks at this point in the game. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're supposed to do. It's too much. That was before he had an SNY. And think about how that fight started. The Rolling Thunder comes through. He insta-gibs Miposhka. No, nothing.
Well,
Instant nothing.
You're not killing him. Miposhka's here. He's got egg. Gonna drop it straight on their heads. And now Lyle's ready to turn with a little bit of control. Unfortunately, Avalanche one's not up, so Difference was able to get out of range. And the Ignite is also stopping the Blink as well.
At least they're able to back out of that one. So Miposhka's early death in the last fight makes sure that Laryl's going to survive. But man, that lack of armor is crushing. We talked a lot about this Bristle Pango combo before, but the Howl, and then what happened was he got howled, and then he also got procced by the Lucky Shot. So the Phoenix is just like in the negatives. It took 3 bounces of Rolling Thunder to just kill Miposhka.
Already looking for the next fight. Collapse. Oh, really? Great. What? Okay, so Difference was able to get the Aghanim shot off from the Rolling Thunder. It's a good location for Difference, but he doesn't have the health pool against Yatoru, who just stands his ground. This Dragon Knight already at this stage of the game is untouchable. You let it through the pool, and what a grave price that is, time and time again. People are forgetting this hero is broken.
I can't do this anymore. I can't watch another carry DK game, dude. I don't understand. I feel like something's wrong. Something's wrong with the numbers. It's too much damage. There's no way that can be right. Something's going on with the numbers, guys. Like, what? I feel like he hit someone a few times and they're just gone.
Oh, and Collapse has Deso too.
Jeez. Ah!
Tower is under attack.
Just ban it. I would rather fight Alchemist, personally. I don't know about you guys. I'd rather fight Alch at this point.
I still cannot believe Alch is permabanned and DK isn't. Like, no one's wanted to test how strong Alch is. People think they have a strategy versus DK. It's the classic puppy thing, right? Yo, he tries to leave the broken hero in because you beat the broken hero. All of a sudden, it opens up your draft and gives you a lot of confidence. But it's not working. People aren't beating it.
No, they're certainly not. I mean, I can appreciate swinging for the fences, and there's also something about knowing your enemy. Like, you know they're going to take the DK. But obviously, it's not working out here, especially with the way Collapse is playing. You were right about the Deso. It did come out, of course, and it's kind of cool with the Victory Feast. Plus the fact that he's just hitting these arenas, so that's also why the DK is hitting so damn hard. Just very good combos all around here.
The Tormentor. Nice shot.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, just on the Phoenix, no big deal.
Stick
dream.
They will not stick around to steal the Wisdom. They're actually going to look to back away and maybe playing around bottom. Collapses made the call that someone's going to be in the area, and well, he's correct. So Bad's going to be the target, and Yatoru in for the cleanup.
Oh, it was nice of them to at least leave the Wisdom. If they're going to steal their Tormentor, you know.
Oh. Okay, difference. Might need the Rolling Thunder for the kill. Deadshot push away. They're going to be able to finish off Lau. Yeah, they should be able to. Ticks out to Not Me. And Difference going to be able to cover Not Me as well from moving away from the Pierce the Veil. Difference? Okay. I guess he knows that maybe the Mars and DK TP at the bottom, so not under any threat.
All right, nice kill there from the Bat Rider. EKB done for Woe.
Okay.
He wants to buy his recipe. He's got the gold. And there it is.
Okay. I'm apparently, just with the game we've seen from Woe, a little bit concerned that he might just die in the team fights. Like I know what the Tibber can do. 4 strength heroes from Dire, but I don't know if he lives, so which is the issue, especially with a MKB being worked on from Yatoro.
Timber is a weird hero now. I feel like if you don't start a fight at full stacks, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be like tanking a creep wave or coming from a neutral camp or something, but especially in a situation like this where they have so much minus armor, like the DK, by the time you're making armor stacks, you're just dying.
They are, I think they are going to be time for the Roche fight, and yeah, actually Spirit, they're going to leave the area. Rue is currently not with the team. Last Smoke's going to pop inside the lane. Dude, look at your Toro, man. Absolutely no fear, just charging them down, not having the full information. They're going to re-smoke on Radiant. Okay. Oh, man, that's a fast-hitting DK. His wings are flapping. Holy lol.
What is going on?
You need a scout. You need to send something forward. Roche is dying. Your second smoke pops on Woe. Woe's going to jump the Tiny, but again, guys, Roche, you need to scout. Lycan's not sending the army in, and this is a free Aegis. And now Collapse might just run with them? Oh, no, they're hesitant.
Jump forward from Woe.
Try and catch him inside the tree line, Yatoro. They're waiting so patiently, baiting for an initiation. Lyle's gonna start it. Arena follow-up as well. The Glimmer Cape might be enough to keep him alive, but no, the chain control and the nuke. There's no Rolling Thunder inside the team fight. Lasso holds Yatoro into place. Triple S trying to do whatever he can, but they're just playing too far behind, and importantly, without their mid laner. That was your BKB first usage from Triple S. Tossed Yatoro onto the head of the wolf. They're gonna tip him as well, recognizing he has not been able to play Dota.
Okay. Okay. Things maybe have gone as expected, one could say.
All right, my friend. I know it happens. It's happening too often, but people will respect the DK soon.
Someday. Someday we'll never see it again.
What's going on here? Lyle doing his own little stuff? Why does his ignite last for so long?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It was
It's
like it
ogre.
lasts forever. Yeah, okay.
Radiant
Sure.
structures
Just ogre things. Oh, they're gonna have to pull something out of the hat. 11,000 net worth lead. 81% probability.
That's it?
Apparently. It's just, you feel like it's high because this is a DK with, like, look at his net worth on your Toro. Holy crap.
I know.
Actually.
A 7k advantage. And yet, it's not like he's just AFK. I don't know. He's involved. He's there. He's in every fight.
The more I see this DK build, the more I believe that no blink is the right way to play the hero.
Yeah, I think it is the ideal way. I feel like some games you do have to go the blink just because like your teammates don't make enough sense.
Wow. Oh, that's
okay.
perfect.
All right.
What a way to start. Difference at least isn't caught, so he's able to get the Rolling Thunder off. Yatoro, it doesn't even care. BKB stands. Outer Dragon form is on cooldown, but this guy seems untouchable. Difference is going to roll away. They killed the Aegis, but Lyle is back with another round of spells, and Not Me was the person he wanted to take his anger out on.
And Yatoro immediately just pops that ulti and wants to walk up high ground. Laryl and Clap's going to go hunting. Clap's immediately hops in. He wants to use this arena as the Wolves hunt Phoenix.
Oh, they're so annoying, actually.
Difference is way in behind. There's no glyph left, though, so this wave's going to stand. And
Well-
they can rotate.
They can and they probably will. One more fight potentially. Rolling Thunder's on cooldown for 20. Creep waves are an issue though. There is still one wave inside the base that they need to kill. No one is going to be able to though.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Well, who would have thought?
Has fallen.
Is this an alchemist? Is he disguised as elk?
I don't know. He's every carry. I don't know what he is anymore, man. Like,
Oh my god.
he gets way more farm than everybody else, so he's like anti-mage or something with a battle fury. He kills people in 4 shots, so he's Phantom Assassin. You know, he does it all. I don't know. What can't he do? He can't die in the lane, so he's Morphling.
They really got... Oh, okay, they're gonna try all or nothing. One final attempt, but sick. Yeah, nice try, bro. It's just not happening. It wasn't even close. That's the thing. Like, toss him forward. We're at the stage where we can say, yo, we thought we had a strategy. We let it through. It didn't work. The thing is, it's got to be so demoralizing, though, because they got their Lycan. A hero that is always first phase banned against them. They've got to be confident with it. And then it just didn't even look close this game.
No. I mean, so bad. Delay, buddy. Take that creep wave. You got it. Oh. Wow.
So disappointed.
Very lame.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Okay. So I don't know, dude. I can't take it seriously anymore. How many times do we need to be reminded that DK absolutely has to be first phase banned?
Just one more, you know? Maybe one more after this. One more reminder. That's all we need. There we go. Big lasso. Okay. No friends.
Okay.
All right.
Another lasso onto the DK with Sanjin Yasha, 4,200 health. And he's okay. Supernova trades ultimates and also, importantly, gives Lal some moments to be able to deal with that last full set of barracks. So Megas are online. In comes the finishing blow. Difference is going to try and deal with the backline. He's able to pull up the Muerta with an instant buyback, but Vitoria's doing a good job to be able to trail his Phoenix, trying to protect his support, collapses in towards the tail end. A nice arena at the front of the base. And this will be a celebratory couple of kills to end our game one. We just weren't really able to see the power of the Timber. They tried something. We've seen them flex some heroes to carry. Go the Dooms, the Void Spirits. But the Timber this time for Woe was not enough. Yutori will end with an Ultra. They want the Rampage. What? Where did he go? Wait, how did he...
Uh-oh. Sorry,
How did
he just ran into the well.
Okay.
Yeah, 20,000-ish damage, something like that. No big deal. All right, well.
We're going up against a little bit of a different strategy, though, from Team Spirit. There's at least an upper bracket final. So they will have another chance, or maybe Team Spirit will have another chance. See what position we're going to be in. What are the facets looking like? The Brine Guard is maybe the interesting one. I feel like when we were getting Slaughter, it was the other one, but I also don't know. I have not really seen this hero, so I don't know if they were going for Brine Guard towards the end when the hero was picked. We have Night Rain on Triple S, Methodical again, Tag Team and Double Impact, so nothing too out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I'd say they're all pretty normal. Tag team over the Drinking Buddies just because of the nerfs and everything. Got the Overprotective Wisps again, which have been looking great.
Seconds to battle.
All right, well, if you're one move,
Okay.
you got the Ench, okay, you got the Night Stalker, we got Night Rain, so I think bottom lane is pretty much where we're going to be paying the most attention. I want to see what this Husk and Night Stalker have got in store for us here, and what kind of plays maybe they make with the Twin Gate. Yadro?
Uh-oh. First blood. This guy is a dead man. Oh, they blood grenaded? Okay. He goes meld, so they have to sentry. So much value. There's no
Make
way
sure there's
he's
no
making it
ward
up.
around first, and then
Yeah.
go for it, yeah.
I feel like people have gotten really good at giving first blood over to the cause. Like, I wasn't even paying attention, but Difference yoinked that one. He was ready to snipe it. And man, what a first blood honestly he needs in this matchup. I don't know if you rush boots. Well, he's got bottle, I suppose. I don't know if you got boots straight afterwards, but I cannot imagine this is a fun time versus the monkey.
No, I wouldn't think so either. I think it'll be a lot of time spent avoiding contact and make sure... Wow, dude, let him live, man. Just denies it in the middle of the slight. So rude. Clap's just losing a courier there.
Unlucky. What about the startup build's going to be as well? I've not seen this hero for a while. What was the build that you were seeing from startup previously when it was getting...
I mean, we basically had like a few items, right? We had our Blinks. We had our Echo Savers. We had our Mask of Madnesses occasionally. Mask of Madness BKB. But I mean, generally it's just like blink BKB other item, you know?
Okay.
I don't think it's anything too unusual.
Yep, we'll see where he diverges after those 2 important items for collapse. Bottom level 2. Shards onto Yatoro, but pretty close to the tower, and also Triple S was a little bit away from being able to get value out of the shards. We also see what one meld hit did into Not Me. I wonder if there is also... You probably go Frost Shield level 2, right? From Raposhka?
It seems good. I mean, generally Sinister Gaze is for like saves or something. But yeah, this would be the save of anything, right?
Oh, it's not bad. You saw how much damage actually was used.
Spell.
Oh, that actually stopped a ridiculous amount, but not enough in the end.
Yeah, that's something. Taking a look now, it looks like a pretty hot build at the moment is an early Orchid on the slider. It's kind of cool. We're trying that out, and then for the other normal items.
So they're going Orchid first? Sorry.
Yeah, a few people in pubs trying it out, seeing how it goes. But I mean, Nightfall went blink BKB and he won his game, so I'm just copying that guy. Saberlight with an early Echo. Yeah, I mean, it's nice and cheap if it's the right game for it. It makes sense, right? This game, it's really good versus the Ember. You know, these mid Embers, they like to go for their Mage Slayers. They don't like to buy their early Dispel. So it could be a cool tool.
Let's see. That's a decision that Collapse wants to go now. Having a very good start in lane. 17 and 5. Seeing maybe there's going to be a bit of a brawl. Rue under assault, but they're going to be able to turn it back over towards the Enchantress. So bad when they got 1 point, of course, in the Nature's Attendance early on, and that health back is not enough.
You need like an Abacus up here in this top lane, you know, to keep track of all this, right? We got the bashes of the deep being stacked up, trying to figure that out. You got Rue throwing out the sticky napalm. Woe's gonna be getting into the coup de grace, and he'll be stacking up on you with the methodical.
Mid lane, there's some stuff going on. If Lau gets Jingo, I don't know if he dies. Nicely done though. Blood Grenade slows him down. Different steps back in. Snowball dodged it. Whoa! All right, well played.
All right, much needed. That's motivation right there. Because, I mean, look, he had 9 last hits right on an Ember. That's what he was dealing with. So this kill is just going to even things up, because since he's getting doubled up on the CS. First blood and then another kill in the lane.
Damn. Not bad, not me. He's also taken a bit of a beating from Raposhka, though. Also gets Corio. Yummy, yummy. Is he dead? What's going on? Is Raposhka dead? Alright, we're going in apparently. Low health, doesn't matter. Mango into the Frost Blast. Not me, he's going to play his distance, but...
Oh!
It does mean that Tusk unfortunately isn't staying on the Lich. The lack of damage without the tag team. Meanwhile, there's a kill up top, though. PA goes down. Rue once again in combination with Collapse's Slaughter.
Yeah, this lane is not feeling like a thing. Seems like Bat Rider and Slaughter are going to be pretty annoying for any melee hero in range. Like, you kind of need the Phantom Strike to get out. You got to hope you don't get bounced back after by a Flame Break.
Oh, not me. Okay, we got more brawl. This side lane's getting pretty active. We're going to trail the Snowball. Doesn't get far enough away. I'm going to get him. That's fine.
Yeah, he didn't have enough mana left for the Ice Shards either, so it was getting kind of scary.
Well, that was at least the time where the lane was supposed to go well, and it kind of did. 25 and 8, but Yutori was still free farming. Now it's daytime, and Night Stalker's going to struggle. Meanwhile, So Bad and Rue are going toe-to-toe. Rue steals the bounty, probably gets the kill as well. Now Collapse is here, so... Okay, it does look like Rue's still going to end up dying. Collapse is going to be able to get a solo kill onto Difference, though. This is a max out crush. This is nuking down the Ember, and god damn, this guy's a level 6 already.
Oh, that's so bad. That is a lot of XP. This poor Phantom Assassin, she's level 4. And he's just strolling back into lane like corrosive.
Dude, he is. He's all the way. He was just slithering to the lane. So
He looks so
intimidating
big.
for. Yeah. Yeah, you're a big boy. Why has he got the shield above his head? Oh, it's
Because he is corrosive haze someone else, yeah.
Mid lane, low, okay. O's got a TP mid. He says F top, I'm coming mid. Collapse is ready to mirror him, but that TP is good for nothing.
Now, it is worth noting that, of course, yeah, he is being somewhat cautious around the edge. He might go for a Guardian sprint immediately and be dispelled. You know, as remember, he doesn't have a free ticket here with this old sprinty sprint.
All right, Blink Sun and Yasha is at least what Collapse has queued up at the moment. See if that is going to diverge into a bit of a different item build. So see how they want to try and give Rue a game, who will be looking to come through the portal, wanting to shut down Woe. Who has treads getting delivered on the courier, but you are probably going to need to go back and start to farm up the jungle. This does not seem like a lane you're going to be able to continue to play in now.
No, I wouldn't think so. Especially when Laryl's even rotating up here to be a nuisance. And, oh, he made the mistake. He showed up.
Oh, boy. Oh, they're all showing up. Woe gets a decent jump over the top, further away from some of the danger. This Dark Ascension could be big. Boundless Strike tries to help them get away, but Collapse is not going to be able to run. He's forced to stand and fight, but no one else has the fighting capabilities at this stage of the game.
Nice. That was great. I mean, that's a good response. I think bringing these heroes up is worth it. If there had been a Wukongs, that would have been terrifying, but he's not quite level 7, and he spent the other points already. Because that was a ridiculous amount of damage output by Collapse, but in the end, it is 5 heroes equally attacking him, so he will eventually go down. He can't actually fight the entire enemy team.
Whoa. I jumping in? Yutori's actually in a lot of trouble here. Woe also has to be cautious he doesn't get solo killed, but now that the rest of the team, they ran from top straight to bottom, and they're actually going to be able to even get Yutoro as well. This is so much time they are investing to try and get the carry. Yutoro's like, all right, good luck, boys. I'm going to try and stand and turn, and he's successful at that. And now with no Dark Ascension, Triple S doesn't have as much power, but Lal is also hesitant. Difference will play his distance. But he's fine, and alright, so much time wasted.
Laryl.
Oh, Woe. Oh, it's not good if he gets the Jingu. Okay, Woe steps away. Lar's not going to be able to farm it. Man, could have been close to potentially getting Woe and more as well. The difference, I like how active we're getting out of him along with Woe. They heroes know they cannot continue to play the lane, so they are just trying to make as much chaos as they possibly can, and Woe's not done. They're looking for Yutoro once again. Notmi's going to be in a position to be able to utilize some of the spells. Another TP will come through to the T2 town, but Poshka is too far away this time, and I love the aggressive style we're getting out of one move. They feel like this is a desperate position for them to be in, so they're making desperate plays.
They were far behind if we looked at that net worth before this all began. Like, these 3 Radiant cores were well ahead of them. Now they've just grabbed a bunch of kills all over the map. Yeah, it took some time. Yeah, they had to run the whole way, but now it's nighttime. Dark Ascension's back up in 7 seconds. He's a lot faster making these moves at this point. Rue putting this down some defensive observers. Not something we see too often in these Team Spirit games, because they have been the ones on the aggressive in a lot of these matches, knocking down towers and just taking over the game with the help of whatever hero Yadoro is playing. Instead, they're the ones who are going to lose their safe lane tower first.
Dude, I actually respect that though so much. TP top, runs straight down to bottom. Like, they didn't even think about anything else. Like, yep, okay, that's my lane apparently.
And Laryl, looking a little vulnerable here, just gets out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Are we still brawling? What are we thinking about? Is defensive wards really paying off at the moment for Team Spirit? Look at the instant D ward.
Yeah.
Not me probably should know that they have some vision at least somewhere in the area.
Yeah, I think he pinged it.
Poshka? Jump on in. Collapse is going to TP over. Has the blink as well for the starter. They're going to be cautious. Oh, the blink got cancelled actually. So Collapse messes up a little bit with the chain control, which might give them an opportunity to reset. A long drawn-out fight will favor Dire, but maybe not when your Toro shows up. I feel like there is not a further fight to be had, and Collapse will slam the door shut, ending this as a 2-for-2.
Yeah, just the supports at the very least. So can't let that one go and move back as your PA continues to farm up through her own jungle. Lowest of the core still, just behind Laurel, but obviously looking to get in towards that Battle Fury and start accelerating to catch back up. Collapse has this ward. There is also a ward here for one move. Now it spots Collapse. This ward did so much for them for an earlier engagement. Now it's also going to give them escape. Going to get de-warded now, though, unfortunately. It's on the other side of the map. They take down Maposhka.
That was lame.
The difference is looking good, man. 7-1 and 5.
Oh, that's PA.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
that is PA.
That
Where is
happened
PA?
really fast. I think she came through the twin gate and got hit by a trap. I think they had the trap on it.
Two.
And then just got jumped by Slider immediately after.
Oh.
Are scanning.
Oh, Woe's struggling. The fine line between fighting, farming, lull. Well, they're fighting at the moment, at least with these 4 heroes favoring one move. They're going to be able to get lull again for the 4th time this game. So a strong lane doesn't matter. While not being able to convert that into a good early game.
I mean, they're just swarming numbers on top of them, too, so it is pretty difficult. Oh, big TA stack being taken here. Oh, not me. Get that XP. Get closer. As an observer, sees everything that's happening here. Can you fight this? There's no Dark Ascension.
Oh, I don't know if you can. Grouped up at a choke point like that with a Chain Frost. Nice snowball, though.
It works.
It'll at least stop the bounce back. It worked this time, and it might help out to get some big kills. Lala's backing off the respawn, and they're not going to lose anymore. In fact, maybe they're thinking about going back in, playing the edge of the team fight, seeing an opportunity for ruin. They're going to take that quick and ready to go at one move.
The answer to the Chain Frost.
That was nice.
Yeah, one move was right. That's very cool. I was curious if the Frostbound was going to circle around them, but it doesn't, so that's great. Probably because you're just hidden, so that's excellent. Very good counter. Many other heroes, and you get blown up right there.
Oh, when did Nightlock have Midas? This dude's rich.
Second
Have we
highest
actually
in the
got
game?
Have we got a game? Like, LOL? Maybe with a DD on difference? LOL is actually able to activate the Wukong. So bad's falling low, and the traps from Yatora are going to hold them down for a little bit. Actually angling to maybe go back in, but they're still fighting underneath the Observer Ward, though. Oh, it's just out of range.
Missed twice.
My God. Oh,
Yeah,
I did
sentry
too.
to the right, sentry to the left. PA still farming, doing some ancients. Collapse also farming a lot right now, though. He's just been up in their territory, doing his thing. And Yadaro, what's he got coming now? Just a TP, okay. Hurricane Pike, Deso into Blink and Shard. They can Roshan mostly Radiant, obviously, with the Slardar. That's probably going to be the thing to do next is Collapse, I would imagine. Maybe you try and steal it as one move? Boschka just gets taken down.
So did you say Dire could steal it or no?
I mean, they could try, but it's definitely a Radiant Roche, like in terms of having Slardar and TA, like maybe there's a play to go for it. It would not be easy. It would take a while. I don't know. I thought you just ward up around it and see if you can force a good fight for yourselves there with Dark Ascension.
Yeah, could be okay. I mean, we'll see. Unfortunately, you're a little bit away for some items. BKB is probably the big one from the Night Stalker. But it doesn't seem like Spirit at the moment are wanting to move down towards this bottom side of the map.
Collapse up top. Does he have the damage? No. It's a lot, but it's not that much.
You know, massive streak if it was able to get it onto difference. 7-1 and 10 he's currently is. It's not really translating into net worth though. Like WoW is actually higher net worth than the Ember.
Is under attack.
Smoked up. Looking for something else with the haste rune.
Radiant
They're gonna
They're going to run into a few heroes here. This looks great for one move.
And it does indeed, and a beautiful chains onto both supports as well. Wukong's over to the left side. Low, too late to be able to protect his carry. And now Collapse tries to go in. But the Night Stalker will go down. So it's a 1 for 2. Both supports for the offlaner. Collapse. Blink's still on cooldown for a little bit of time. He might still stalk difference. So only has one more remnant.
are scanning.
Unable to keep their captain alive. Doesn't matter in the end by the looks of it. It's not the worst exchange.
Is not me really going to live here?
Apparently? Oh, don't go back. Uh-oh. Here comes Lal. What? He just ran past the starter. Are they gonna get him? Okay. He's fine.
All right. Now, do we Roche, though? Like, you have TA, you have Slardar. Is this a thing? She's got Blink Dagger. Level 2 on the Corrosive as well.
Look at a mid
Seems
lane.
like something that could be coming soon. Nice grab mid.
Triple S. 2,000 health they have to go through. Tori should be able to do so easily. They also bait the Enchantress to step a little bit too far forward to try and protect his offlaner.
Larl keeps going.
And they're already looking for the +1. Yeah, Lal under the tier 1 tower with the help of your Taurus. Snowball gets some separation, but it's not good enough. A quick cut down with a meld up to a killing spree now is Jotaro. And the Deso charge is starting to come through as well.
Oh, Collapse. He knows.
Are falling.
Found Woe trying to TP out.
That's such an ambitious fight. I respect it. Where are you going to go?
Dire's middle tower.
And now, with that kill there, surely it's time to come down here and do Roche through TA, right?
Jotaro says I want farm, and I also maybe want the Tormentor. That's up in a minute.
Yeah, I'm too Roche obsessed. But, I mean, that is the dream, right? Blink, Deso, Shard, Roche. That's the 20-minute timing for all TAs, every game that you can get. And Collapse. He's still working on the S and Y. The classic. Skip the BKB. Just try and rely on the puddle. Since it does give you the... I think it gives you the status resistance. You still have it, right? Yeah, you still get status resistance of 40% with the Axe. Holy man, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Time for some double meld action. Wow. Minus 29 armor for a second there. Beautiful.
Who do you give this to? The Aegis? Your
Yeah.
preference? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of boring, but it's alright. I Chad Slaughter to take it, but he probably doesn't die, I imagine, so maybe never mind.
It's just so good for playing TA the way that you want to play. Blink in, get off YOLO melds. All right, they're going to grab their own
just-
Tormentor here.
Oh!
He's a good Tusk. Definitely got to give him that on Not Me.
Needs to get the victory though in the end. It's a difficult position for them to be in. 4,000 deficit. Tormentor's going to be claimed from Spirit themselves. Rue will get the Ag Shard. 4-staff. Very close to being completed here. What is the Enchantress going as well? So once again, it's a bit more of the non-scaling build.
Yeah, I just got to help versus everything that the Radiant has. It's very understandable.
Are scanning.
Shiva's for the Ember, you know,
Difference bottom,
Zola
really?
for the Edge.
Oh, they're hoping they get pretty lucky with the Chain Frost. Lawless also moving over, but they take that fight up right next to the tier 1 tower, so the response is quick from Dire. They bring everyone down.
They really were hoping they got lucky, huh?
It was a bit ambitious. Well, I respect the attempt. Was level 15 now. Is farming. Second in that
So
worth.
bad gets Wukonged by the bounty rune. Lyle's lurking in a tree. Decides to kill him. But he gets off a little hop to get some farm. That's nice.
Sick. Definitely that's what he's thinking about when he dies. Like, at least I
Yeah.
got those creeps. Wukong's use, honestly, is something. Maybe they feel like they can force a little engagement. They are starting to sweep across the map, moving towards top where Collapse is currently. And he's going to show inside the lane as well. Now, Collapse is not an easy kill, but no one else is remotely close. And tag team plus crits, he goes down at a faster rate than expected.
Yeah, a bit too much, even for a slow.
Maybe they're looking to try and chain into more. I like this. Kill into more map control. Difference. Should be able to solo kill Rue. They're going to try tip in. Gets the lasso, but yeah, good for what? Lol, too late to do anything. Well, was looking to clean up, man. This guy trying to get very active here with the PA. 6, 4, and 7.
Trying to flex it a little bit here. Now that he has the Manta, feels like he can actually be involved somewhat. Maposhka is so deep right now.
This guy's dead.
He's,
I got it. Yeah. It chained for us.
oh, so much
Whoa.
gold. Brilliant.
All right, mid as well. Lol. Boundless able to get away. Collapse is playing behind him.
Oh, his Manta.
Oh, do we really want to run up the high ground? Yeah, okay, we're going to decide otherwise. Got still half duration at Dark Ascension, but you're going to be fighting to a choke point where you do not know if there's any traps laid down, any wards laid down, and importantly, ages for another minute. They want to fight. They're itching though. Spirit bleeding some kills across the map. Smoke up and running at them. Lull springing through the trees. They may find Not Me down on the low ground. I don't know if Collapse got a glimpse of him. They're going to see Maposhka now though. They might be able to cut him off actually. Meanwhile, they've got the Night Stalker instead. Should be enough damage with a physical. Slam down to the staff. Good for one life. Maybe Not Me as well. It doesn't actually run to the defender's gate, but Lal is still stalking. And yeah, they're going to get him. So, secondary kill. Spirit, they're able to buy back a little bit. Bleeding some of their own across the map, but they'll find a couple. The Tories are already ready to siege.
Very similar to the way this game is playing out, isn't it? We just have these Ember and Night Stalker gangs compared to these like Monkey King and Slardar gangs, catching people all over the place, not really amounting to these massive 5v5s or anything, but just slowly bleeding additional kills. Yadaro going to use the last couple seconds of the Aegis here, that tier 2 tower.
How does this game actually feel as it goes on though? Like this 5,000 deficit, I feel like they're doing a good job to steady the ship, but I don't know how late game actually feels for one move.
Well, I mean, I thought Lara was actually further behind, to be honest, till I just looked, because he
Same.
has a Manta that's on the courier. That'll be done, and he's already 1,300 gold towards towards his MKB as he finds
whoa.
Woe. This is
No one
ambitious,
else
though.
really nearby to be able to Phantom Strike away to. Is it? Not me. Comes into the rescue. Woe's able to jump, and yes, okay, apparently it is ambitious, but they need to be able to get some kills and punish Team Spirit for the aggression. Woe's going to be able to snipe down Monkey, gets the Bat Rider as well, and now Maposhka is not making it out. They will catch up to him with ease. A spiteful Chain Frost is good for nothing. As one move, they do a great job to protect Woe.
I don't really know why Lara felt so forced to go in there. I don't know if it's because they just had like a good ward down the lane. He was confident about the positioning or something, but that did not look great from the get-go. To jump into a tier 2 like that and just inhibit a PA in a Wukong's command does not reek of success to me. Maybe he just thought that there was follow-up closer behind him.
like a Collapse. I don't think the creep saw him. They got a great idea of where Collapse is currently farming. TP's down to the T2 tower. The Toro's going to try and protect his offlaner. Woe in with a commitment, but the Lasso's going to stop the physical damage to the Phantom Assassin. Woe needs help. Strikes away, TP up. Nice force love, gets him out of range. Enough to be able to keep the carry alive. The sacrifice is there from Not Me. He'll waste some time. So Bad is also stuck. Will TP now? Are they... What? They didn't see him? Okay, we were watching the Tusk die, but off to the other side, somehow the Enchantress was able to find a spot to TP out.
Meanwhile, Ember's pushing in mid. So cutting this lead down a little bit more.
Back to the question I asked before, how do you actually feel about this game like scaling into the later stages?
I'd probably still rather be Team Spirit, but there's definitely good stuff on one move. Like Difference is playing very well. He's kind of in an awkward item build because of this Yule Shiva, so his damage isn't crazy, but obviously he's got the control. Tag team is probably going to be pivotal, to be honest, even though it doesn't feel great to have to rely on it later on, but maybe just like clumped tag team plays with the PA is the way to do it. They kind of TP in by this ward, so Team Spirit should know they're all down here.
So Bad looks like he's trying to do some bait stuff. We got a Wisdom up pretty shortly though, guys.
Yeah, they're gonna camp it.
Okay.
And now Rue, enemies are approaching.
Wait, they have a pretty good read though that maybe the Wisdom got stolen. Rue though, by the looks of it, probably will be able to pop this and have everyone else get out, and yeah. But the way
nice.
Shiva's division.
It's too good.
Which, it's not the biggest kill, but it's 40 seconds when Roche is up, and if they scout it straight away, they will have a formation advantage by Roche. They're going to be able to get the D-ward as well, which could put them in a position where maybe you have the advantage.
Yeah, especially if they end up scanning or something. And now Laral, he might get chased down here. Whoa, was hoping to maybe bait him into something because they all TP up top. But now if Team Spirit moved down there, they could actually do this Roche first.
See if they're able to... It needs to be a scout at the right moment. They're smoking down.
Dire coming back through with a few heroes. Tusk
they're
is
too
in.
slow though. But they're too slow. No one else came through the portal.
Well, they have a remnant. PA can get there.
Okay, but
Laral?
it's gonna take too long though. They'll get rid of So Bad. Triple S it doesn't know where to run. Dark Ascension's gonna be activated. The what is the damage? Triple S evaporates, and now Woe doesn't know what to do. He's gonna try and BKB go through the portal, but Collapse is gonna stop that. That will never work out versus the Slaughter, and they seemed hesitant. The communication, the thing that was potentially lacking there, they weren't all on the same plan, and that cost them gravely.
Oh, and perhaps even more here as Rue jumps forward.
Friends, got him. Boundless into the lasso. No mana and no health shortly. A big streak difference is going to give over. And a wipe in the end, and ages firmly in the hands of Spirit.
Stop that, bro.
I should get it. No? Do you want to crush him? Okay, they're just going to go through, I guess. Why not?
Oh, here we go. Here we go, not me. Let's go. Here we go. He's got Blink.
Way. What?
Oh, he was so
God,
close.
he almost got it. Dude, he almost got it. He might... Okay, no, he's not going to get the kill. Never mind. Oh, I just got to practice the ache while they're clicking on the ground.
Shakes up. It was a good play. It was a solid effort.
Triple S is currently being run down by a tree. It's a bit of a spooky tree, especially when some other Team Spirit members pop out. And Collapse is also going to fly on over as well. So they are now bleeding, and this lead is blown up to 15,000. Holy.
Oh, man. All off of just like one little bit of mispositioning and macro play on the map to try and secure that Roche. Fully cementing it. Yadro picking up the Orchid next year before even going for the BKB. And also, he didn't take the Aegis this time. He did give it to his lovely Slardar, possibly because it was slightly panicked. Now has an Agnums. And, I actually kind of like it with the Eggs. That's annoying. Egg, Slardar sitting on your high ground with an Aegis.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Very hard to commit. Already going to struggle the first time. Lol? Okay, kind of reveals there's a ward somewhere.
Someone heal Collapse. I feel like he's been at like 15% HP for ages.
Tower has fallen.
Puddle, bro.
Puddle.
There we go. Someone salved him. Thanks, guys. 200 health back.
Top tower
He's going to run in the river.
attack.
52 H. Okay, out he goes. They are Swerky out there. All up in the high ground. Great positioning. Is this the person you want to run head first into their own collapse? He's actually fallen pretty low. They don't have to commit too heavily. Over to the left side, they put their attention onto the task. So nice distraction, but collapse is ready. Chain control. And the damage was never in question.
Yeah, Woe doesn't even have time to kill the wave mid. He knows it's so dangerous right now with all this vision. And he will get back to the high ground. So Dire do have a glyph. No more Aegis. Up they go.
No Dark Ascension as well. It's all or nothing. What was in, but what was about to be gone. Boundless onto 2. Chain Frost as well. You will not escape. And they are out. Team Spirit. First team to be moving on in the grand finals for the qualifiers here in Eastern Europe.
One move, though. They showed some stuff. Definitely. Difference again. Playing very impressive. He's had these Pango games, now an Ember game where I can see it and I'd be like, all right, this guy's, he's got some sauce. He definitely has some potential here to maybe make the big plays happen. Just a little unfortunate. I mean, it's a Team Spirit Classic. They can be behind, but they're just so good on their positioning on the map, looking for these objectives and understanding not only what they need to win, but what you need and beating you to it pretty much every time.
Yes, indeed.